Aloha everyone, welcome to Hi Now Daily. I'm Rachel Pocaro. We've got a great show planned for you today. We are going to be talking to Stadia Financial. They're going to give us some tips on our financial independence, how we can get there, some investment planning, the works. You're going to want to tune in for that. Plus, we've got the talented muralist Kamea Hadar in studio to talk about a brand new art installation that's happening in Waikiki. Plus, we've got Oahu's first charcuterie mobile cart. It's gonna be right here on Hi Now Daily, and we're gonna introduce you to the owner here in a second. But first, we are gonna send things out to Ala Moana Center, where our #1 fashionista is at. What's up, Kainoa?
That's right, Rachel. Thank you so much. That's our fashionista. You know, I got a big smile on my face. I got a chance to step out of the office today. We're down over here live at Ala Moana Center. And you know, it's summertime here in the islands. Things are heating up, but that doesn't mean you have to. I'm going to explain here in just a little bit. We're over here at Uniqlo, Hawaii today. We're going to be talking about the summer essentials. You know, all of the great varieties of clothing they have to really keep you safe, dry, and help you beat the heat. For that, we're going to bring in Kaimana Reyes over here. She's going to be telling us more. How's it?
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're excited to be down here. Kaimana, you've been a part of the Uniqlo Ohana for how long now?
I've been a part of Uniqlo for around 3 years now, so pretty exciting. My anniversary just passed, actually.
Right on. Congratulations. Now, we've been down here many times before highlighting different local artist collaborations that they do, the many ways Uniqlo gives back to the community as well. But today it's about beating the heat. Summertime essentials.
Exactly.
Give us a full look over here. What are you rocking today?
Okay, so today I am rocking our women's women's Arizona UV protection parka.
Nice.
I'm wearing
pocketable
this,
parka.
Yeah,
Okay.
pocketable parka. But this new purple color is a new color in our store, so
Nice.
it's feeling real cute, And then for my bottoms over here, I am wearing our Arizona flared leggings.
Nice.
So real cute silhouette, newer item in our store. So very excited to be wearing
It's
them.
a full look, and I know what people are thinking right now. Well, hey, Kaimana, it's summer. You got the jacket on, but this is really unique in terms of the not only the patterns, the variety, but like the usage of that jacket, right?
Exactly. So as the name states, UV protection. So it really, how the technology works is it kind of absorbs and repels the UV rays. So, you know, when you're out in the sun, it takes, a little bit longer for the sun effect to really kick into your skin. So.
Yeah, and we need that, man. We know
do.
summertime in the islands, man. It gets Vela out there. What I'm rocking right now, this is the Airism cotton PK polo shirt. What's really nice about this is that this shirt kind of keeps you smooth to the touch. Even though if you're out on the golf course, which I love, this is one of those really universal polos though.
Yeah.
You know, you can wear this out of the office, into the work meeting, back out to the golf course, to the barbecue, even at the beach hanging out. So this, again, Airism cotton PK polo shirt. Perfection. On the bottom, I've got the ultra stretch pants. Like, if you work out, you hit the gym, a lot of us are getting into, jiu-jitsu, or everyone who's active and functioning, weightlifting. These ultra stretch, lightweight pants, they're going to be the way to go.
Yeah, and that green color looks real nice on you.
I like the colors. And that's what's nice, too. Oftentimes now, specifically with polo shirts, too, for those of us who love the golfing, I mean, oftentimes you'll see these polos for like over $100.
Oh, yeah.
And that's what's really nice, too, is the affordability that Uniqlo provides.
Exactly.
This Airism cotton PK polo, it's $30 when you come on down here.
Yeah, clothes for everybody, man. Real affordable.
That's right, for the entire Ohana. Now, again, you've been a part of it for 3 years. What do you enjoy most about being
Honestly,
a part of the Uniqlo Ohana?
What I really love about it is like the amount of people that we get to meet over here.
Yeah.
Like, of course, retail, you get to meet a lot of amazing people, and also all of the local artists that we collab for UT Me Station. I don't know, I just love a company that really supports the local community because, Hawaii.
Yeah, absolutely, that's right. And in addition to that, right, local artist collaborations, kind of giving back, supporting so many of the local entrepreneurs that are in that space. Airism, again, as well, when it comes to Uniqlo, everything that it provides, because it's the different varieties, you look good, it's got the great stretch, and you just feel good.
Exactly, and especially over here in Hawaii, it's really important because, the sun is always out. It's important to be comfortable.
Yeah, and it's affordable, which is probably one of my favorite things about Uniqlo as well. We're going to send things back into the station, but stay with us. us because coming up later, we got more summertime essentials to beat the heat. Rachel, back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Kainoa. Yes, we are back in studio, and I want to introduce you to my new friend, Summer Landis. She is the owner of Aloha Grace, which is Oahu's first charcuterie mobile cart. Yes. That sounds like a good time, Summer.
Yeah, it is.
Welcome to the show, and you're gonna have to tell everybody a little bit about Aloha Grace and how you got started.
Well, I started almost a year ago, and I just kind of felt compelled to do something for myself and help my family, and I saw this idea floating around the internet, and I thought it would be fun to bring it to Oahu, so.
Nice. Were you always that girl that would show up to the parties with your own already made charcuterie board?
I would do it kind of often, yeah.
Kind of often. So that means you kind of perfected the craft then.
Yeah.
And then you went and made your whole entire cart that you can now take to parties.
Yep.
So tell me a little bit about how that works and how can people book you?
So you can book me on my website, or you can find it through my Instagram, but the cart goes anywhere. It's mobile, it packs down, fits in my car. I can bring it to any location, which makes it really unique and fun. So there's really no limit to it.
No limit. Okay, but there is parties that you've been to previously, small parties, large parties, and that's where like these boards come into play here. And then you also have 2 different sizes as well.
Yes.
And then when it comes to picking out all the toppings, is the sky's the limit here?
Yeah, I have a menu that the person booking can choose from. So what you see today isn't necessarily what is always in the cart. It's interchangeable. So you get to choose your cheeses, your meats, crackers, fresh fruits and veggies, a sweet. I have dips, honey, and a fig preserve, and like I said, it's interchangeable, so yeah, there's a lot of flexibility.
Love it. So it is custom. I see some chocolate pretzels here. I would definitely have that on my cart, but I probably would add a couple more chocolatey things just because I have such a sweet tooth. But we're gonna talk about that other cart that you do in a bit, but tell me how this all works. How is it like building one of these?
So I would grab a container for you. This is our small size, and I would just build it for you. I would give you some crackers. You would choose both or one meat. Well,
what kind of meats are we working with today?
We got salami and summer sausage, so we'll do one of each.
Ooh, yes.
And then we have Colby, cheddar, and pepper jack. So I just kind of go down the line.
There you go, a little heat
Little
with the Colby
sample.
Jack there.
Yeah.
All right, or pepper jack, I should
Pepper
say.
jack, and then we got cucumber today. So some fresh veggies.
I always find it hard when I make boards at home, like the presentation of it. Do I put the crackers next to the fruit? No, I overthink it. Oh, I'm gonna get my crackers all soggy. I gotta move it over here, and then I'm like, let me put the grapes over there, and then the cheese. So you're doing a fantastic job. Is there an art to it? Do you do it a certain way?
I've just kind of gotten to a groove doing it quite a few times now that I just know where to place things, and so it stays put. But this is the general setup that I present to people with typically a little pick for your cheese. You don't have to use your hands.
Nice.
Yeah,
now I'm gonna take that from you. Don't mind if I
for
do.
later.
Yes. I'm actually gonna open it right now and show you guys. This is the honey.
Yes.
So you add a little bit of the honey, and it's like a nice, like sweet and savory.
Yes.
Do people just go? Oh, I see. Here
Some people put it all over.
We got one of these.
To each their own.
Okay.
However you want to.
All right. Well, while I'm doing that, can you tell everybody one more time how they can book you, and when it comes to parties, how many people can you take?
I've done up to 400, so I feel like I don't really have a limit just yet, but the average party is 100 to 200 people, I'd say. And this is the most popular size because it's the perfect little snack, appetizer. So yeah, you can find me online, on my website, on Instagram. Yeah.
Awesome. And then after you got the savory going, you also have the sweet cart. Tell them about that.
I just started a ice cream sundae cart. So it's the same cart, same setup, but more all sweet. So you get to choose your toppings, sprinkles, cherries, all that kind of fun stuff. And I bring pre-scooped cups and make the sundaes. Super fun.
And essentially, you can actually have the charcuterie cart, and then you will reset if you want the sundaes later. So she can do both of that for you at your party.
Yeah, technically you could have both.
There you go. Have your cake and eat it too, but make it charcuterie and ice cream, of course.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna have all the details on HiNowDaily.com. Thank you so much for joining us today. Go ahead and check out Aloha Grace.
Thank you.
We'll be right back. This was so good. Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. There's a new exhibit telling the story of Waikiki through an immersive art installation called In the Southern Sun. And joining us now is local boy and talented muralist Kamea Hadar. How's it going?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
you've seen this guy's work just about everywhere, on the outside of buildings, on the inside of nightclubs, coffee shops, pretty much everywhere. And so I'm sure you are very familiar with what he does. But I gotta ask off the top, where does this inspiration come from when it comes to doing all of your murals?
Well, I think, every artist is usually inspired by just their life and the things around them. So a lot of my paintings are of my wife, and now, recently of my kids, my friends' kids. So, just the things that you know and love and get inspiration from.
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, over the years, we've come to learn that you co-founded Powwow, which has been huge, and it has gone literally worldwide with the things that you folks have done.
Yeah.
So can you speak a little bit to that and just the expansion?
Yeah, so I mean, now we're all getting older, we all have families, we're all, focusing on different things. So Jasper, my partner, he's continuing Worldwide Walls now, which is the global festival that happens in, all different communities around the world. And now I'm continuing Powwow as a creative agency, which does different things, such as immersive experiential events, like the one we're doing in Waikiki.
All right, well, let's talk about that one.
Yeah.
Since you brought that up, it's called In
the Southern
Sun.
Yeah.
Okay, where did that come from?
So it's actually a Robert Louis Stevenson poem that was written about Princess Ka'iolani. When he was in Waikiki, he stayed with her. He wrote a poem called Island Rose. In the poem, he talked about how everything was bathed in the southern sun, and that was the warm, beautiful light that bathed all of Waikiki, all of its people, and just brought beauty and kind of represented Hawaii to him.
Wow, I mean, just your description of that, I can imagine just the different types of colors that we're gonna be able to see, an immersive experience when you're walking through this area. Right now, this is some of the things that's up, the murals that are happening right there?
Yeah, so I mean, obviously anything Powwow and what I do, we're all, mural based, right? But now we're trying to take it a step further and kind of make it an immersive experience. So it's like, imagine a mural that you can walk into. So it's got light, it's got sound, it's got scent, it's got visuals all around you. We have an upside down room. I mean, we have a black light installation. It's pretty wild in there.
Yeah, it sounds to me it's very lifelike.
Yeah.
You mentioned different senses, whether it's the sight, the sound, the smell, all of that. So really, you have to go and experience it for yourself. This here has taken over in Hyatt Regency.
Yeah, it's in the Hyatt Regency, what used to be Urban Outfitters.
Got it.
So it's 2 floors, it's huge, it's on the corner on Kalakaua and Ka'iolani.
Nice.
Can't miss it.
Can't miss it.
Yeah.
And then when you're walking through, you're seeing art and murals from all types of different local artists. Who can we expect to see in there?
I mean, I kind of want to keep it a surprise, but I mean, obviously a lot of the local heavy hitters like Jack Soren, Punky Aloha, Jeff Grass. We got some new guys in there that are very much on the rise, and I'm really excited to start showcasing their work because they're definitely the next generation that are going to carry the torch. Hopefully very soon for me, so I can kind of take a break.
Hey, you're a family man now. I'm sure you have a lot of responsibilities at home too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
All right, and if people wanted to get tickets, now it's open.
Yeah. So the tickets are available online in theSouthernSun.com or powwowworldwide.com. It all takes you to the same ticketing, form. You can buy tickets. There's links on the website in the Southern Sun.
And then scan that QR code right there on the screen. And we just made it so easy for them, right?
Yeah. That's, I mean, or just walk up.
Walk up.
Yeah.
All right. You can also book online and then you can reserve a spot. That's always good because sometimes you roll up and there might not be the spot that you.
Yeah, I mean, so I take my kids surfing out at Baby Queens right in front of the Duke statue. We're right across the street, come by. There's, retail. We have, you can buy flowers. We have food.
Wow.
There's all kinds of stuff. I mean, the Hyatt is really pumping quite a lot of life into that area. There's a lot of stuff going on in the Hyatt. And it's really exciting. So, trying to really bring that authenticity back to Waikiki and bringing some of that local culture there.
Nice. In the southern sun.
Yeah, it's a little
Yeah.
bit of a mouthful, I know. We call it ITSS, or
There you
just
go.
the powwow show.
There
Yeah.
you go. Go
Yeah.
ahead and check it out. Starting July 21st. Get your tickets. Of course, Kama'aina rates as well.
Of course, always. Yeah.
Always for the Kama'aina, right? And kids welcome too. They just got to be with the parents. So go ahead and check it out in the southern sun. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate
Yes,
it.
of course. We're going to have all the details. HiNowDaily.com. We're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back. And there's Kainoa too. Over here.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. We're back over here live at Uniqlo at Ala Moana Center, the only Uniqlo in the state. Today we've been talking about some of the summertime essentials when it comes to the airism, the different varieties of clothes that they have over here. Now, during the commercial break, I did two things. First was a quick outfit change. Now, if you joined us earlier, I had this on. This was the Ultra Stretch Active Shorts, which are super fantastic for those of you active lifestyle, for exercising, you head to the gym, what have you. Even just casual, heading to the beach on the weekend, this is great. But during the break, I went and I got the tapered Ultra Stretch slacks. These are going to be awesome for heading to the office, everyday style of wear. Again, available in a variety of different colors. I matched it with the Airism cotton t-shirt that they got. Again, many different colors and designs that they have for this, but Airism, one of the very popular brands that they offer over here at Uniqlo, along with this. So what you're looking at over here, this is the UV protection area for the Dry X UV protection full zip hoodie. Now, what's really unique about this one is the protection it provides with the UV protection technology, the reflection and the absorption. So you can actually wear this even in the summertime. You're going to be able to stay pretty cool. So that's what I'm kind of all geared up and paired in with. Now, one thing I did was do an outfit change. The second thing I did a little bit of shopping, because when it comes to the summertime beating the heat over here, Uniqlo is the spot. This is the UV protection. They got so many different accessories that they have over here. This is actually the arm sleeves. You see a ton of these at the golf course. Everyone who's walking around Waikiki in the summertime as well. They've got the hats, which is really good. And what I love too is that Uniqlo Hawaii thinks about the entire ohana. So this is actually for the keiki that they got over there, and they even have the back to keep the neck protected as well. They also have got hats. Hats even provide some of the UV protection as well. Come with me. I'm actually going to show you where we got a lot of this stuff from. Even as you walk throughout the store, they have the Airism collections, the local collaborations with the different artists as well. They even got, hello. They even got their shades over here. Even the UV protection sunglasses are coming in. They're anti-fog. They cut 99% of the UV rays. This is available over here as well. Again, really affordable when it comes to it. Just 20 bucks for sunglasses. It's tough to beat that deal. Stay with us over here on High Now Daily though, because we got a lot to get to. Again, a lot of the accessories that they have, the shades, which are also available in the different hats, a variety of different colors. They got different styles. So if you're looking to beat the heat this summer, again, it's summertime, things are heating up, but that doesn't mean you have to. You want to stay cool to the touch with a lot of the things that they provide over here. Uniqlo Ala Moana is the spot. Rachel and Drew, we've been talking about summer this whole entire show. What's the forecast looking like out there?
Well, it's looking pretty good in studio here, but I wouldn't know anything about the weather. I mean, at least the logistics. That's why we brought Drew Davis in here. But yeah, Uniqlo, they have pretty much everything for all types of
pretty cool
weather,
spot,
right?
pretty cool spot. Let's take a look at the forecast. Rachel, thanks for tossing it over. We've got beautiful weather over the next couple of days. Earlier this week, it was first alert weather days for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday because of the elevated fire danger risk. But the winds out there are weakening, a typical summer-like pattern with those trade winds out there. Sunshine out there, some midday rainfall, and of course, we're still tracking the leeward elevated fire danger. A quick look at our first alert windcast going into Thursday afternoon, between 15 to 20 miles per hour across the state. That's true for Aloha Friday as well. This is Friday around 3 p.m. You can see in town around 16-mile-per-hour winds. A quick look at our first alert radar and satellite. Like I mentioned, we were seeing a few sprinkles out there earlier today, but not much moisture out there right now. Like we were seeing those showers moving over the Ko'olaus, a few sprinkles in town, but they fall apart after they make their way over the mountains. Maui County, relatively quiet, not much rainfall out there. Over some showers over near Hana, quiet over near Hawaii Island, and a very similar story over on Kauai. Our surf and shoreline forecast, you can see a small boost on south-facing shores, around 3 to 5 feet out there for tomorrow morning. East-facing shores still rough and choppy because of those breezy trade winds that we've been tracking. And of course, here's a look at our island-by-island forecast. We're going to run through this really quickly. This is for Thursday. Scattered showers, partly sunny conditions here on Oahu. Windward and Mauka showers, partly sunny. 88 in town. Moving over to Maui County, windy out there. Wind gusts getting closer to 20 to 25 miles per hour. 88 in Kahului, 87 in Kihei. Kailua Kona, we're seeing a lot of fog out there because of the eruption. Episode 28 of the eruption was today. It's already over. Partly sunny over on the Hilo side and windy on the northern portions of Hawaii Island. Wind gusts closer to 20 to 25 miles per hour. And here's your 7-day forecast. A few showers out there throughout Thursday and Friday. Saturday and Sunday, we're still seeing those winds get weaker. More typical trade wind weather expected as we're going into Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. And that's our first alert weather forecast. Really nice weather out there. A better chance for passing showers, especially over windward areas going forward. And Rachel, I think that's all I've got for first alert weather right now.
All right, well, I'm just happy to see some of those sun icons over there. I'm going to a pool party on Saturday, so I'm hoping that sun stays out for a bit for us.
Should be nice. Should be
nice.
All
right, Drew, thank you so much for joining us. Always a pleasure having you here on High Now Daily. Come back anytime. We are going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more of High Now. If you've got a dream, Stadia Financial has got a plan. Joining me now is their Managing Director, Brett Cannelli, and Investment Advisor Representative and COO, Kari Clark. Welcome to the show, you two.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Yes,
Thank you,
okay.
Rachel.
Thank you for being here. I'm very interested in this next topic. It's all about our finances and how we can best manage them. So if you wouldn't mind sharing with us a bit about Stadia Financial and what you can do for our community.
You know, really, Rachel, Stadia Financial is really about people. And we want our clients to feel like family. And so that's what we go out of our way to really cater to you as family and guide you towards financial success.
Nice. You folks have like these 3 pillars. Let's start with philosophy.
Well, one of the things that I think is really important is financial empowerment really comes from education and understanding. And so often we have no clue where our money is, what decisions we need to make. And so we try to provide the education and the understanding and really the care so each client really feels that they're our only client and that they are important to us, and whatever their issue is, whether they're starting out brand new, never done investing before, or they've been doing it for a long time, or getting ready for retirement. We want to make sure that they have that peace of mind because we've helped them understand what's important.
Absolutely. It's very important for us to think of our finances, whether we're just starting out, maybe we don't have anybody managing our money, we're not sure where to go. That's where you folks really step in and kind of help. Also with educating and guiding them on the next steps. Tell me a little bit about how you folks do that with the seminars that you folks have.
Yeah, we actually do. Education is a really key thing. We strongly believe in helping people understand the whole process of finances. So we offer workshops on pre-retirement, retirement, but also we have classes that are really geared towards women. We find that women have a unique perspective, and we actually offer classes specifically designed for women. We're really excited about that.
Very cool. Now, when will you be doing the seminars? Are they monthly? You put that on your website so that people will learn when you folks will have them?
So we just did one recently in June. We're doing another one. This is for retirees. It's called Rejuvenate Your Retirement. We are doing one in August. It's actually 2 classes, 2.5 hours each. So they get a workbook, they sign up, there's a big commitment, but it's education only. We don't talk about investments or doing any selling. It's all to educate. And so we're doing that in August. We have another one in October coming up. And in September, we're focusing on women. So I do a class that we put together on women and investing. Women have unique things that are important to them, unique needs and unique challenges. And so we like to address all of those things for the people that we talk to.
Absolutely. Now, for those who are listening in, who would be the perfect candidate or someone that would benefit from your folks' services?
Oh gosh, sometimes financial services can be a little intimidating. You feel like, well, I'm not rich, I can't call. We really want everybody to be able to reach out to us. Because if you get started on a solid financial footing early on, that's going to set you up for success. So whether you're just starting out in life, you're middle life and you're raising kids, or you're close to retirement, we're here to help you. And that's we want to cover the whole gamut because we want to make it approachable. Quality financial services available to the broader folks.
Absolutely.
And I think one thing that makes us unique is the fact that we understand the culture. We're local. I was born and raised here in Hawaii. I'm actually a 5th generation to live here. Brett's lived in Hawaii over 30 years. So I think one of our unique approaches is we are a local Hawaii company. We're Hawaii based. We understand the culture. We understand just the things that we go through living in Hawaii, the challenges that are different. And really understanding that because we're rooted here, we feel that this is our home and these are our people and we want to serve them from that, aloha Hawaii, taking care of them as if they were family because really in Hawaii, we're all family.
Yes, we're all connected, somehow friends, family. You name it.
Yeah. And we have offices. We have an office on Bishop Street here in downtown Honolulu. We have an office in Waimea. We call it our country office.
Kamoela.
And in Kamoela on the Big Island. And so, we really are here for anybody in the state of Hawaii and how we can help them.
Awesome. And if they wanted to reach out to you folks, what would be the best contact?
Well, they can go to our website, www.stadiafinancial.com, or they can call us directly. I have my number on the phone. You can just call me. It's 808-896-3753, and I will answer.
How's that? She's giving out her personal number right here just so you can take advantage of these incredible services. You two, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you having us.
Thank you for having us. It was great.
And we'll have the details on HiNowDaily.com. We'll take a break and we'll be right back with more. Mahalo, you too.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. We're back here live at Uniqlo, and you know, all show long we've been talking about the summer essentials that this spot has got. We know that it really heats up in the summertime here in the islands, but over here at Uniqlo, they can keep you cool to the touch. Earlier in the show, we touched on this one. This is their Airism cotton PK polo shirt. So what's unique about this one is this is more of their pullover approach. Again, they have a variety of different colors, which I like. Simplistic, but at the same time, very comfortable, very stretchy. But what we're talking about now, this is our third outfit change since we got down over here. This is Airism. Airism easily is one of my favorite brands that's offered over here at Uniqlo. And this is a big reason why. The Airism is super comfortable, super light and super stretchy, but it's got the look of cotton. But again, with the fabric, it's a little bit thicker, but at the same time, still very light. You're very comfortable. Even if you're sweating in the summertime heat, this thing will still keep you very dry and smooth to the touch. So this is the Airism Open. This is a button-down shirt, right? Earlier we showed the pullover. This is going to be the button-down. But come with us as we continue to talk more about Airism and their different products that they offer over here at Uniqlo. We want to bring you guys back over here as well because the Airism technology, its comfort and its cooling, their boxer briefs are sinister. That's how good they are. They're super stretchy, super comfy. I mean, these are all day long boxer briefs, again, available in a variety of different colors. And what I find really unique about the boxer briefs too is like there's no tag, right? So it's comfy and it's stretchy all the way around. And that's the big part with the Airism collection. The fabric is super seamless, it's light, super stretchy. We're gonna continue moving on over here as well. Hello, it's a packed store today, by the way. It's summertime, you know, no one's at school. Everyone's at Ala Moana at Uniqlo shopping, but we want to show you guys over here as well. This is the inner that I'm actually wearing right now. That's part of the Airism lineup. They've got the crew neck shirt and the V-neck as well. I've got the crew neck on right now. So when you come on down here inside the store, these run right at around 15 bucks. So again, super affordable too. But with the Airism, this is going to be very, very light. Again, extremely stretchy. I wear these to the gym all the time, so they keep you light, even regardless of the summertime heat, or whether you're sweating, you're outside, you're at the golf course, you're working out, you're cruising at the beach. Airism is a great option to have because it's very versatile, very universal type of fabric that'll keep you cool all summer long. Earlier in the show, I was rocking these as well. This is the Ultra Stretch Ultra Stretch active shorts that they got over here as well. Again, available in a variety of different colors, 3 different pockets, so it's going to keep all of your stuff secure as well. Again, it's summertime. This is Uniqlo. They've got the summertime essentials. And you know, earlier in the show, Rachel Picaro mentioned something about a pool party this weekend. 2 questions. Where is it at? Second question, is the High Now Daily crew invited?
Of course they are.
So.
Absolutely, everybody's invited. Well, changing gears, City Mill has been serving Hawaii since 1898. They now have multiple locations all across Oahu. Natalie Duran has the details on some very special savings happening right now.
City Mill is celebrating their anniversary of 126 years, and we're celebrating with a bucket of savings. That's right, and we have Stu here to tell us all about the anniversary and the savings going on right now that you could take advantage of.
Yeah, so you can get yourself a City Mill bucket, fill it up with as much as you can with some exclusions, and you get 20% off.
Wait, so everything in this bucket right here automatically 20% off?
Exactly, 20% off of that entire bucket.
Okay, that's an awesome deal.
Yep.
You know, there's some things here on this table that don't necessarily fit in the bucket, but let's talk about it. These are some summer essentials.
Right, so you got yourself the canopy here. Canopy is going to be on sale. We're also going to have your Milwaukee pack out. We're going to have grilling accessories. We're going to have grills all on sale. It's going to be a great sale coming up.
I love it. And this toolbox too, it kind of has these drawers so you could fit anything you want, and it's a good grab and go. Throw it onto your truck, throw it into the van,
Very good
whatever you
toolbox.
need. You can even put like charcuterie stuff in there maybe, right?
Yeah, you could. You can use it as a fishing tackle box if you really wanted to.
I love it, multi-use. Also, this oil change box. I know everyone traditionally uses it for oil change in their car, but I'm thinking too, if you're deep frying anything, if that oil cools down, you could also throw it in here and dispose it properly.
Exactly. So if you're cooking outside and you have one of those oil catch trays, you go ahead and you pour it in that and you're good to go.
I love it. Good to go. Let's talk about some of these accessories we have here. So these Weber grilling accessories, and what are these over here?
So we got yourself the outdoor trowels for gardening. Really good, simple tools that everyone should have if you're going to do outside gardening. So really good to have. So you got trowel, you got your rake, and you got your weeder.
Okay. Oh, that's what is this called again?
A trowel.
Trowel. I always called it just one little shovel.
Yep, same thing.
Okay, I love it. You know, while we're out there in the garden, we have our accessories, but we can't use our grill accessories without one grill, right? So tell us about this big boy back here.
So yeah, brand new to City Mill, we got these Coleman grills, really good stuff, real heavy duty. So yeah, this will be on sale as well as other Coleman grills that are going to be on sale.
Okay, these won't necessarily fit in the bucket, but this is also going to be on sale too.
Yes.
Okay, I love it. Well, you know, if people find more information on these deals, they could come into store, but also where can they go online to find out their specials?
So you go to citymill.com and then you can see all our online specials, and then yeah, you can go to any one of our 8 locations and then
I love it. 8 locations across Oahu. So along with the sales in-store, online, I hear there's a special event coming up for the 126th anniversary of City Mill.
Yeah, so over at our Hawaii Kai location, we're gonna have ourselves a giveaway, kind of like a party kind of thing. So there's gonna be games, giveaways, and music, and so much more.
I hear there's also even more exclusive discounts that's gonna happen during that event, right?
Yep, we're gonna have exclusive sales over there during that time from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Okay, very cool. You know, all those deals, head over to that anniversary event. But in the meantime, load it, stuff it, get that 20% off. I'll see you here at City Mill. That's a good amount of stuff.
Yeah.
Aloha gang, today on High Now, we're taking you to VCA Kaneohe to get some helpful tips on what to look out for if your cat's having urinary problems.
Urinary problems in cats can look like a whole variety of things. It's kind of a spectrum. It can look like problems urinating, it can look like blood in the urine, smelly urine, more spots of urine than typical, spending extra time in the litter box, maybe making sounds, vocalizing, stuff like that. Can also look like the cat urinating in places it typically doesn't, outside of the litter box and bathtubs, sinks. Urinary problems in cats can be a very serious condition. In some instances, they're not able to pee at all. You might notice they're in the litter box, not producing any urine whatsoever. In that case, they could have a condition called blocked cat, where they're unable to pee because their urethra, the tube leading from bladder to outside world, is completely obstructed, whether that be with stones, cellular material, mucus, and that is a life-threatening situation and something that needs to be checked out ASAP. Even cats who are able to urinate, if they're showing signs of problems urinating at home, they're doing those things like spending extra time in the litter box, producing tiny amounts of red urine, that's still a condition that as soon as possible you should seek a veterinary help. We would help you do an exam, make sure that your cat isn't sicker than he looks at home, or potentially recommend certain tests. Urinary problems in cats can range in cause due to a lot of different things. It can be stones in the bladder, it can be stress condition where the bladder gets inflamed because the cat's really stressed at home. It can also range through things like UTI, so urinary tract infection. So we kind of have a number of tests we might recommend, whether that look like taking some urine to send it off to the lab to figure out, is this just urinary tract infection? Or maybe doing x-rays or blood work. In clinic, we would recommend some of those tests, and then we would take your kitty, make sure we're not that blocked condition, because if we are, we need to move quick and make some big decisions fairly quickly, because it is that life-threatening situation. Based on that, we might recommend certain medications to go home, special diets, things like behavioral modifications or changes to the environment that might look like increasing the number of litter boxes you have. The typical recommendation to decrease the potential for that stress problem in cats is to have the number of litter boxes you have equal the number of cats you have plus one. So if you have 2 cats, you should have 3 litter boxes total in your household. We have a brand new urgent care service. We're available 7 days a week. You can give us a call and inquire more about that service. It's awesome service because you don't have to book an appointment. We can see you right away. If your pet's critical, you're the first one in the door.
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. We've got your Ono affordable dinner plans covered. All of the Domino's Hawaii locations are serving up their best deal ever. I'm saying the best deal ever. It's happening right now all the way through August 3rd. For a limited time, you can order any size pizza. I will repeat that, any size pizza with up to 7 different toppings for just $10.99. That's incredible. You can order in-store, online at Domino's.com or through the Domino's app. And if you're in the mood for some authentic pasta that you can make at home, step into this ASB Hawaii by local merchant. I'm hanging out in Kaimuki today, where you can support a variety of local artisans. From across the street, the local general store, to the bread shop or local ia. And I found myself right outside of Onda Pasta and Provisions, where they're making their pasta fresh daily. Let's head inside.
Onda Pasta and Provisions started about 12 years ago at farmers markets. We had a Roman guy, Andrea Onetti, started making pasta and selling it to the public. He then started selling to restaurants. Us being a client of his at Brickfire Tavern next door, grew to love his pasta. And so when he was ready to retire, the opportunity arose for myself and my partner, Danny Ka'aiali'i, to take over. And we did, and under his stewardship, learned the pasta. Our new pasta maker is from Napoli. This space became available next to Brickfire Tavern, and it had these beautiful windows right fronting Waialae. So we decided, we were successful in the farmers markets. Why don't we try brick and mortar? So we got to build a pasta factory and a little shop. Everything in the store is kind of focused around a meal with pasta. We're not only making our fresh pasta in-house daily with ingredients either flown in from Italy, our pasta makers from Italy. Ingredients are the best that we can source, and if we can get them local and fresh, we do that. So in the shop, we partner with 3 different local farms, different bakers. We have different cheesemongers, sausage makers, all of that curated around making a fresh bowl of pasta or a dinner for your family at home. Coming and buying a meal here at Onda Pasta and Provisions is quite easy. We have everything curated and specced out for a party for 2. Our store team is really knowledgeable about what goes with what, from special sea salts from Portland to olive oils from both California and Italy. So yeah, everything here is designed, and we make it easy to have a dinner at home, including our wine. Really good for 2 people. We also are expanding our line of take and bake products. Currently we have 3 different types of lasagnas. We've done a baked ziti. More are coming. With the variety of pasta, we also have gnocchi. We do an Okinawan sweet potato, and we do a potato and Parmesan. It's a very easy, delicious meal. We also, not only dinner, we have before and after, so we have all of our greens, but after is just as important. We have great biscottis from Italy. We have 2 different types of local chocolates. We have jams and marmalades made in Kailua, and everything is kind of curated for that perfect night. And we even have gelatos for dessert, so we got the sweet ending. We also have some housewares that are nicely curated for that perfect event. So either for gifts, we do nice gift baskets, for cutting boards, up-and-out knives, and different glassware to go with the different spirits that we do sell. Our partnership with ASB has been a great one. They really do support local businesses, and we love that, and we definitely feel the love from them. We do an ASB promotion here. We're launching it. It is a $3 off. Spend $20 and you get a $3 off if you use an ASB debit card. Shop Local program not only supports us here at Onda Pasta and Provisions, but also at our sister restaurant next door, Brickfire Tavern, where if you spend $70, you can get $15 off your meal of pastas that were made right here, cooked for you next door. Being a business owner in Hawaii is great. I think the community of business owners, especially in this industry that I'm in, everyone's very supportive and like-minded. And I think unlike other cities where different restaurant groups kind of rival with each other, I have found everyone here kind of wants the rising tide to raise all ships. So it's a true community. I love it, and ASB kind of exemplifies that with their Shop Local program and getting more people connected. We just love being part of the community and part of that Shop Local network they've developed. Come visit us at 9th and Waialae. You can come to the pasta shop and check out what we have going on, or you could decide to stay in the neighborhood and have dinner next door at Brickfire Tavern.
All right, you can add this to your weekend plans. Enjoy live music from Henry Kapono this weekend, even if you don't live in Hawaii. The concert will be live streamed for free on Facebook and YouTube on July 13th, starting at 5 p.m. Hawaii time. But if you want to enjoy the music in person, you can dine at Duke's Waikiki, which is located at the Outrigger Waikiki Beach Resort. This Sunday's event is all about Henry Kapono's new EP being released called Summertime. He'll be joined by a few legendary musicians, including harmonica player Lee Oscar, and will both be joining us live tomorrow on High Now Daily in our studio to give us a sneak preview. Scan the code on your screen to make your reservation or to catch the live stream. Also, for up to 40% off ocean view rooms at Outrigger Resorts and Hotels properties in Waikiki, use the promo code KAPONO to book your stay. And here's a live look from our camera that shows off the views and vibes from Oahu's west side. Right now, we can see Kamakana Ali'i, which is located out there in Kapolei. On Friday, Kamakana Ali'i is kicking off their Summer Vibes concert series. It's a series of free concerts in Center Court from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. Tavana will be performing on Friday, the 11th. Scan the code on your screen for all the details. And then on Saturday, you can shop gifts for back to school and donate supplies to help teachers. It's all part of a gift fair happening from 11 to 5 p.m. in Center Court. You can drop off the donations at Main Stage. As a thank you, you'll receive an entry for a chance to win a $100 Visa gift card. All event proceeds will go toward purchasing more school supplies for local classrooms. All right, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be back with more of High Now Daily. Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. We had to end today's show with Summer from Aloha Grace. I wanted to thank you so much for bringing your mobile cart here. It is the only mobile charcuterie cart on Oahu, and you can book her at where?
At www.alohagraceco.com, or you can find me on Instagram.
All right, so go ahead and check it out. You can pick all the different toppings. She really will customize to your liking, whether you want more sweets, you want more savory. She's got you covered. And also go ahead and check out Kaino. I think he's still at Ala Moana Center shopping at Uniqlo. He's down there. I called him our fashionista, but I really meant to say fashion icon. They've got everything for those summer essentials. So go ahead and check them out as well. Now that we're here, we've got all of this here here. We've got our co-workers out there. We better start sharing. Go ahead.
Yes.
Check them out. Aloha Grace Company. We'll see you guys tomorrow. All right, now I can really dive in there. Here we go.